It is time for the Wicked Gnome Show. La di di da di di da. Wicked Gnome Show.
So we're gonna go back, Dylan, and do it again. The Wicked Gnome Show.
The Wicked Gnome Show.
Are we good? Are we cozy?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit the reset button. Boop.
You know, there are a lot of podcasts out there that they think they have really, really important things to say. You know, relevant topics, pertinent discussions about things that are important, that are going on in the world, between communities, between one-on-one situations, between the whole universe, really. But that is not this podcast. That is not us at all.
No, we're just two silly geese chilling in our pond. So
here we are, just floating around, just doing our thing.
Whatever floats our boat.
Wading in the water. Not waiting, wading.
Chilling in a hot tub full of human filth and just
geese shit. Just imagine like two geese and they're chilling in like a pond, but it's like a hot springs pond tub thing, and they have their wings out and they're like chilling, you know, like this. Yeah.
This is like our little hot tub.
Yeah, exactly. This is the hot tub.
Here is the church. Here's the steeple. Open the
Synergy.
doors, and here are the people.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
Welcome to Wicked Gnome Show.
How are you guys doing today? As you know, I'm not going to introduce myself. They know who I am. You want to?
There was that one guy that was
Vikram?
like, "Who's this guy?" No, it wasn't Vikram. It was somebody else.
Oh, okay.
But he was like, "Who's that other guy?" And I don't want to step on any toes, so I'll let you introduce yourself.
I am the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who has to poop a lot, the guy who has tummy issues. I am Batman.
I am Bill Murray. No, I wouldn't punch anybody.
What about Bill Murray's brother?
Brian Murray.
Brian Murray, yeah. The guy from Christmas Vacation.
Yep, uh-huh.
Retooling, I'll retool you! Yeah, that's like one of my favorite lines. It's one of my favorite movies, to be honest.
Yeah, it is honestly a really good movie.
That's one of the few movies that I have to watch every year.
Yes, that is a staple in the Harris household. We have to. My dad's name is also Clark. My middle name is Clark, so no one steal my identity. But so the You Serious Clark, that comes up all the time. Shitter's Full comes up a lot.
Yeah.
And there's there used to be this RV right around where my sister lives that looks just like Cousin Eddie's RV. And
That's
it's so
good.
great. So anytime I'm on the phone with them, they're like, "Shitter's full." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Sometimes I'll do, "Where's the Tylenol?" You know?
Holy shit. Oh, man. It's good to be back, folks. We were just here last week.
Yeah.
And we're going to be here next week.
Kenny and I had the most disgusting lunch ever.
Oh, my God.
So we're both like...
Yeah, I feel au jus all over my hands.
I got au jus all over my shirt.
Yeah, that was wild.
I don't know how that happened.
You pushed and it popped.
All I was trying to do was put the lid back on the little au jus foam container.
Can I tell you what it is, Dylan?
Not foam, but
it's
styrofoam.
you don't do anything half-assed.
That's
right?
true.
Like,
I don't.
Dylan's on the phone. Everyone knows Dylan's on the phone, right? You put a lid on the au jus thing. That fucking lid is going on the au jus thing. So that's
not today. Even though I like crumpled it, it did not go on. Like when I lifted it up, the au jus lid was still off.
I think though that's the mark of a good au jus. That's hot as fuck. It's literally melting styrofoam. Like that place was delicious.
I guess we should shout it out. South of Wrigley. Or is it south under Wrigley?
South of Wrigley.
South of Wrigley. In Lexington. It's on Southland Drive. If you're in Lexington and you want like a nice hot beef sandwich,
Or a hot dog. I almost got some hot dogs.
they
That
have
sounded
sausage sandwiches, Italian sausage too.
Yeah.
Like just good Italian meat at this place. Really good. I would get it to go though. It's very crammed in there. Yeah, just
good. Or get there early. That's what we
get
did.
there
That was
early.
delicious.
Get in, get out. Yeah.
But it was absolutely delicious.
Yeah, chef's kiss.
But yeah, I might shit my pants at any moment.
Maybe
so.
they can become a sponsor.
That's what I was thinking. I would love for local Lexington businesses to sponsor us. So, we're looking at you, Mancino's Pizza.
Oh, yes.
We're looking at South of Wrigley. A Plus Comics. We stopped in there afterwards.
That's true, yeah.
Who knows if you like. If you like this and me saying fuck a whole lot, then we would love for you to sponsor us.
I thought you were going to talk about the Elvira like statue that we saw in there.
No, that's just for me.
That's just that's something totally different.
That's for my other podcast where I talk about weird toys with big tits.
I did notice when we went to A Plus Comics, the like Batman and Superman statues were like $20 to $50, but the ones with big titted women were like over $100. Did you notice that when we were in there? And I'm not even like joking around. I'm not even like trying to like be like, oh, here's a joke here.
Yeah,
that was actually a thing I noticed while we were in there.
That's wild. It was like the male dolls get like charged 75% less for being basically the same thing.
Yes.
Boom, there's your joke.
There it is.
Ha. I was just waiting to like, just wait till he stops and do the 75% thing. Oh, boom. Yeah, I did not notice that. But, I mean, let's get real. If you're a guy like us going into A Plus Comics,
we know what you're buying.
probably going to be buying a big titty thing.
Yeah. The Harley Quinn statue.
Yes.
Yeah. Should we use our old trusty steed,
Yeah, we should.
Stealeth Daneth?
Hey, I've been noticing when I'm editing these episodes that he's, I'm not going to say disgruntled.
He's been talking smack.
He has, and I feel like the last episode we didn't really utilize him a whole lot, which is fine. I think we took some time off, but
yeah.
Just wanted to check in. How are you doing, Wheelie? All right, so I say we just spin it and see what happens.
Is he gonna scream if I do this now?
Who gives a fuck?
All right. Fight night.
Oh yes!
This was a really, really good one. We enjoyed. Previously, we had the the battle of the century of B. Arthur versus Jake Lloyd, but not Jake Lloyd, Anakin Skywalker,
Young
Jake
Anakin
Lloyd.
Skywalker.
Yes. And that was a big hit. We had a nice little poster too.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Easily one of my top 10 favorite things I've ever used Photoshop for.
Easily one of the top 3 things we've done on this podcast. Yeah, actually.
Absolutely.
So do we want to set up any parameters for this one?
I think we should. I think we can't. We're trying to draw people in for fight night, right? So we can't use the same people that we used before.
Obviously, yes.
And doubly so if they lost the last fight night, they can't. Like I would say, like if you wanted to throw up B. Arthur again, I would consider it. If you know what I mean, like to kind of hold up the title. So okay. I would consider that, but definitely not.
This is a new card. Yeah. This is a new card for this fight. I'm gonna go with. We're gonna set up a parameter for this.
Okay.
Television show characters.
Okay, television show.
Okay. I need to think.
Yeah, no, we got a second to think.
Okay.
And then we'll count down from 3, and then we'll say what our characters are, starting with you since your character won last time. And to be honest, it wasn't even a consideration. 100% B. Arthur won the hell out of that fight.
Okay.
And
I have mine in my head already, so I'm good.
I kind of do too. I do this thing where I instantly just think of someone and I cannot get them out of my head.
I had some like if you have some like secondary thoughts, they could be the undercard as opposed to the main title fight. Okay.
Are we allowing cartoon / anime characters?
It's a TV show, right?
Okay.
That's
Good
all
deal.
I said.
Good
TV
deal.
show. Okay.
All right, I've got mine.
So do we want to start with the main card, and then if there's undercards, we'll go with that?
I guess we
Okay.
can. Or, I mean, we could lead up to undercards, but
Let's start with the big one.
All right.
We got to hook the people in.
Okay.
They'll watch the undercard
Exactly.
fights, but the main one, that's what they're drawn in
Yes.
for. All right. 3, 2, 1. Barney Stinson.
Dale Gribble. Which is interesting because I feel like Neil Patrick Harris in a live action remake could totally play Dale Gribble from King of the Hill.
Could happen, for sure.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm very intrigued by this one because I don't feel like either character.
They're both kind of pacifists in a way. In a way. Like, they're not very, like, militant, is what I should say. They're not, like, aggressive people, right? I'm not as well-versed of King of the Hill as I am with How I Met Your Mother.
I'm just going to play just a series of clips of Dale Gribble being the most militant motherfucker that has ever existed. So I think Dale Gribble is kind of a wuss, and that's his whole shtick is, like, he's extremely militant, but at the second of danger, he, like, runs away, right? But I really don't think that he would back down also from sort of a fight if he's on a billing. But I also feel like Barney Stinson would be the same way, right? Mm-hmm. Where he would be very, like, he's very similar to, I think, Dale in that, like, he's not necessarily going to, like, start a fight, but, like, he would totally run away from a fight.
Oh, so, Barney runs away from, like, every fight.
Exactly.
You know?
So I think that would be very interesting to see them not actually land blows. I don't know that this comes out with an actual winner.
Yeah.
I think this is kind of a dud of a fight.
I think one of them comes out with a bloody nose and then the towel thrown.
It's Dale Gribble comes out with a bloody nose, but because he accidentally trips and falls as he's running away.
I think he would have to say something about Barney's suits, and that would maybe get Barney a little angry. You know?
Yeah, 100%.
I think so.
Dale would 100% be covered in mud or something, and he would, he would not take his hat off, and he would be smoking a cigarette.
That's an interesting image, for sure.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
He would probably fight in his underpants.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I
like I said, I'm not well versed in the King of the Hill lore as much as you are. So these images in my head, I'm starting to create them because I am not familiar with the source material.
Yeah, I definitely think that if you have a winner, it's gonna be Barney Stinson. But like I said, I don't think that this actually ends in anything other than a draw. But like, is that even possible in like boxing? I mean, theoretically,
I don't know.
We don't know enough about boxing.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really know.
We're gonna call this one. I think we have to call this one a draw.
Yeah,
I literally can't. It's a draw.
Well, here's the thing. This isn't really a boxing league. This is the Wicked Gnome Fight League.
Yeah, exactly.
So like anything goes.
Anything goes, including draws.
I'm pretty sure. B. Arthur would have like maybe swung a purse.
Yeah.
Too, because like she's crazy like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
and purses are 100% allowed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is the Wicked Gnome Fight League. This isn't the United Boxing.
One thing that I would love to see in the Wicked Gnome Fight League is relegation and promotion. So like the different, it's not like weight classes, but it's like tiers. Like B. Arthur is an S tier.
I think it's gonna have to be like maybe F1 though, where they're behind a company. A company is backing them, so the company like will get relegated.
Exactly.
Well, not that person.
Or like it's basically the standings of the company kind of move around, right?
Yeah. So B. Arthur is representing Red Bull. Which is really
exactly
funny.
Yeah. And if she loses, I mean, her seat, her gloves can get taken.
That's true. That's crazy.
You better watch out.
So I think I still think B. Arthur wins. Out of all the people we've mentioned so far, she still wins.
100%. Yeah. No one will dethrone her. If you are trying to take her belt, you are not going to do it with Dale Gribble or Barney Stinson. So.
Very true. Now, did you have any other, like, the undercards? Did you have any, like...
I thought of other King of the Hill characters, which, like Bill Dauterive, I 100% think he's kind of the opposite of Dale in that he's a pacifist, but I think giving him enough rage, he would kill, like, anything. Like, you know, he would 100%, like, accidentally kill B. Arthur.
Yeah.
You know? So I could see Bill Dauterive being an interesting choice. Played by Stephen Root, who we were talking about recently. Fantastic actor. A really great character actor. So I would say he's got to be somewhere in my undercard. So do you have anyone that would be maybe related to yours that would be in the undercard?
So, yeah, I've been exclusively thinking sitcom characters. That's kind of how I've been going about this whole thing. Because to me, that, in my opinion, that's the funniest way to go about this right now. Other times we're going to go to movies and stuff. We'll like switch around. But right now I'm sticking with sitcoms. So I was thinking of Alan, played by John Cryer from 2.5 Men. Charlie Sheen's brother, Alan, in 2.5 Men. And Alan would absolutely get his ass kicked because he's the biggest wimp in most all of sitcom history, you know.
And so I think Bill would struggle to fight him, but he would 100%, like, something would happen to cause his rage to, like, accidentally really hurt this guy and put him in, like, a wheelchair or something, and he would feel really bad about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and people would be like, oh, man, that's the fight I didn't know I wanted to see. I was here for Dale Gribble and Barney Stinson, and that was a weird one. They just ran around trying not to hit each other.
All right, I think that was a successful fight night.
Good fight night.
All right.
Awesome.
Wheelie, you up for this now? Music Rex. So I feel like this was a hot one last time it came up because some people, said to me, they're like, I really liked your Music Rex. So I feel like I'm kind of like on the hot seat for this one, like I got to bring my A game,
Recently, you posted a song on your story.
I did?
Yes,
Which one?
Dizzy on the Come Down.
By Turnover? Yes.
Really, really dug it.
Yeah,
it's really cool. So I have another one for everybody. Okay. If I haven't already said this.
Well, let's clarify.
Along those lines.
That is. I guess that's our joint recommendation. We'll have our individual ones, but Dizzy on the Come Down by Turnover. That's a Music Rec for you guys. Check that one out. Really good.
It was a good one, yeah. So that was good. Yeah, you recommended that to me, and then together we have to recommend that.
That's
so
true.
Along those lines, it's very into some of the stuff that I've been listening to, kind of like that. Not like noise rock, but kind of like post rock kind of vibe, you know, more poppy, kind of calmer stuff. So I've been listening to Gleamer a whole lot. Love the hell out of all of their stuff. Absolutely fantastic. I would totally recommend anything by Gleamer. Just really, really good. And then also the song that's been just slapping my beans is The View by Oso Oso. So check that out because it's really good.
Cool. So I found this new artist, I discovered them on TikTok, and I believe it's just one person. Their name is Indigo, and they have only a few songs right now. Like I can probably count on both hands how many songs they have out right now, but I recommend the songs, Why Pretend, November, and then their latest release, December. Both are really, really good. Or all three of those are really good. And it's like cool, like indie chill vibes, Yes. And I think people really like that.
Indie chill kind of, that's definitely what I've been into a lot lately. And I love a good like callback, like,
Yeah.
Someone writes a good song like November. That's a good song title. Yeah. Well, and then
look out, December.
Yeah, everyone's with the Vince McMahon, like
he's sweating.
Yeah.
Also, I've been listening to Mom Jeans a lot. The band called Mom Jeans. They have a song called Edward 40 Hands, and what's really cool, Kenny, is the beginning is a sample from an episode of Bob's Burgers, and it's the episode where the mom, I can't remember her name.
Linda.
Sorry.
my
I wanted
mom's
to say Luis. That's why I was blanking. Linda is in a band. And
Yes.
and they're like, this Mom Jeans machine, and then Jean's like, Mom Jeans. That's the sample of the beginning of the song, and it's just like a kind of a fun, So
That show is really good for like music lovers. The guy the person that does that loves making the music, and you can always tell that. It's like such a music centric show.
Yeah,
so that's cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
I thought that was a little fun throw out there. Yeah.
Little seasoning, little au jus on the fucking Sammy. All over the shirt. Awesome. Good music, Rex.
Alrighty.
Wheeling in the years. Also, listen to Steely Dan.
Quick Draw.
Quick Draw. Man, we always land on Quick Draw.
We do. It's the staple of the show.
All right. You drew last time, but I drew 2 times. Should you draw again this time?
Yes. I will draw again.
All right. Get your phone ready. Yep. I know you're a pen man. Much like Quentin Tarantino.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
Penis mightier. Last Quick Draw was so great. Here, let's draw on the back of this one. How about that?
Okay.
All right, are we recording?
Yeah.
Is that what the numbers?
The
red and the number?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, let's see what we got. Quick Draw, baby. That's so great.
Okay, I got something. It's gonna be a TV show. Woo.
How I Met Your Mother.
I didn't even start yet.
Okay, all right. Square. Rectangle. Parallelogram. The Parallelogram Boys. What the hell is that? Beard Man? Oh my god. This is a... I feel like this is pretty good. Also, Sammy's breaking down the door, so...
Okay. This is probably all I can draw with my artist expertise. But
What the...
So, what... Speak it. Like, what do you see right now?
I'm really avoiding
maybe I'll
going to any sort of defining characteristics. I see a hat and a beard, and then, you just... And a bed, a picture frame.
Okay, picture frame.
What we do in the shadows.
That is correct. This is supposed to be Nandor. Yeah, he's got the hat, he's got the beard, and he's kind of like in the picture. He's kind of like little like slimmer. Yeah.
If we hadn't talked about it before, because I definitely
it was on my mind.
I was catching on to Middle Eastern vibes.
Yeah.
And then I remembered the hat picture, and then you were talking about the picture specifically.
That's not my drawing there, but the picture of Nandor is something that I want to hang up. I mean, if anyone wants this and you want to hang this up, that's just message me, and
absolutely.
I'll get that.
Let us know, comment, and then we will get your email address.
We should make merch off of my drawings because they're so horrendous. So if anyone would like a shirt with Foot Director on it, we can maybe make that happen.
I can't, dude. I swear to God, editing that last episode, I'm sitting there and I'm just like, it's so clearly Quentin Tarantino. But I'm serious that the addition of the top hat, you could have drawn the most perfect portrait drawing of Quentin Tarantino with a top hat, and I still wouldn't have got it because the top hat was throwing me off.
I think all my pictures need to incorporate some sort of hat now.
And I almost didn't get that one because of the hat with Nandor.
My hat.
If you drew like long hair, I'd be like, okay. This guy's all about hats. He's literally wearing a hat today.
That's true. I am wearing a hat. Well, it's because my hair's too long, That's
yeah, my
another
hair
story.
is crazy long. It's awful. I hate it. I hate it so bad. If anyone's a barber, also that barber shop in the Lane Allen arcade, I would also love for you to be a sponsor. I've never been there,
Oh,
but
yeah, the one across from Dad's.
yeah, it just
Yes.
really seems like I want to be in there
Yeah.
getting a haircut. I literally thought about that this morning. I was like, maybe I could run over there and get a haircut really quick.
I feel like they still smoke cigarettes in there.
100%. I don't know that they do, but they
No,
used to at one point.
They definitely give the vibes of cigarette smokers.
And it just like it just feels like like I'm gonna be sweating by the time I'm
That's
done with
true.
that haircut.
Yes. Yeah. It's because they're old and they're, they have such thin blood. They're cold,
But we would love to have you sponsor the show.
There's no way they even know what YouTube
yeah.
is.
That's fair. But yeah, so every episode from now on is just gonna be us begging for local sponsors, because we need more money to throw into this show so that we can sit here and talk.
If you guys want us to do cool things like the mystery box, you're gonna have
Yeah, I mean that was $30 right there. That we could
That's
totally squeeze $30 out of that barbershop.
That's true. I don't think they could do it. That place is probably hanging off the
life. But we can go in and get free haircuts.
That's true. Hey, if that's what they're offering, I'm game. Free.
Yeah.
If it's free, it's for me.
If you want to play hardball, I'm game.
Yeah.
Spin the wheel, baby. Run it back. Quick draw. All
Your
right.
turn.
Is it my turn?
It's your
okay. Yeah.
Let me get my phone.
Okay, baby. All right.
Let me move up a little bit. Okay.
All right, I have it.
Kenny has it, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
It is an actor.
An actor, if you will. Okay.
Seeing some lines. Okay, looks like Bacon. Kevin Bacon.
We're getting close.
He has a brother.
He does. He actually...
They're in a band.
Yeah, they were in a band, and they played in Frankfurt once, and they actually came into the Cheesery, which was my mother-in-law's deli back in the day.
That's crazy.
I know, it was wild.
Bacon tree. Bacon Christmas tree.
Oh God, that's a terrible tree. But okay.
Bacon tree. Pecan tree. That's not what your mother said last night, Trebek.
So we're close.
Bacon tree woman. Long hair woman. Kira Sedgwick? Because she's married to Kevin Bacon?
Married to Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. Now it kind of... The big ears makes me think like primate, It's hard to see because you did scribble a lot of like lines,
Okay,
So I see a face. Bacon tree woman. Headphones.
Uh-huh.
Bacon tree woman headphones. The woman has headphones on.
It's a...
Bacon tree.
This is a meme.
Oh, it's a meme.
Okay, let's focus on this here.
Bacon.
Uh-huh.
Am I focusing on the word or the meat?
Well, more the meat.
Okay.
What?
Ray Cephas.
Maybe describe the bacon.
Sizzling.
Okay, we're closer.
Fry.
Okay.
Fried tree phone? Fry.
Okay.
Pan fried.
All right, here we go.
Fresh out of the frying pan. Okay, now it looks like an elephant dog. Oh, it's a pig.
Okay.
All right, I'm out.
Oh, fuck. If you would name a pig, what's the first name you'd name a pig?
Wilbur. Crispy bacon.
Yeah.
Chris Pine.
Yes.
Crispy Pine.
Crispy
Pine.
bacon. Chris
Yes.
Pine.
Tree.
Crispy. His name is Chris P. And then you have the Chrissy Pine meme with him with the headphones
yeah.
on.
Yes.
Oh, man, I thought you'd get that. Was so funny. Sizzling. Frying. Fry Jones. It's hard to do. Charades are hard.
I like your dog pig. Dog pig.
I mean, you got to draw fast, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, that was funny.
Crispy
Running
bacon.
it back. Yeah,
I
thought I did pretty good.
You wouldn't name your pig
No.
Wilbur?
No, you would name your pig Chris P. Bacon.
I feel like that's so overdone, though.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was banking on, is that you would like go straight to that, like, oh, Chris P. Bacon, obviously Chris Pine, because there's a pine tree, and then the Chrissy Pine meme.
Do you like your bacon more crispy?
I do. I prefer my bacon way crispy. I literally almost said, "How do I prefer my bacon?" Because I thought that might clue you in, but
because I don't.
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah.
Clearly looks like a chewy bacon type.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm talking about?
My fiance once said that I have blue candy energy.
Yeah, you totally do.
I do. Because I do really like all blue candies. Like the blue raspberry Jolly Rancher, my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
The Otter Pops, blue, duh. Like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm definitely blue candy.
Blue
energy.
candy, floppy bacon energy.
Yeah.
That's my co-host, ladies and gentlemen.
We
And
definitely
everyone in
need to
between.
find. I hope people watch this and they know exactly what we're talking about when we say that. They're going to be like, oh, yes, so-and-so is also blue candy.
The
energy.
kind of people that we're making this content for 100% know what blue candy energy is.
Yes.
And if you don't, you're probably not on YouTube. You're probably running a barbershop in the Lane Allen arcade.
Across from Dad's.
We love Dads. Dads, if you would sponsor me. I
Oh,
swear to
yes.
God,
Dad's actually, we would
Dad's-
love to.
I'll talk to Jeff about it next time I'm in there. I'm
Okay.
like, hey, listen,
Yes.
we need. Well, actually, I was talking to Dad about it because he's always there. I was like, Dad.
We'll put a sticker right
Yeah, I got stickers all over the place.
true. All right, let's get back to it.
Spin the wheel, baby. We can't run it back. We
can't run it back twice.
We've already ran it back, so that's kind of the rules of Wheelie
I-
Dan. Director's cut.
This was a good one last time.
It was. I really love
Yeah.
it. So last time we did it, where basically we could change out titles, change out scenes,
Actors.
add more. Like if this had one more scene, it'd be great.
Yeah.
Do you have any you could think of?
I just quickly thought of The Dark Knight, but you take the K out of night, and it's literally just like it's really dark outside.
God damn, I can't see anything. It's so dark out here tonight.
And there's no Batman at all.
Yeah.
It's just like Commissioner Gordon is trying to stop crime, but it's just like really dark outside.
God damn, I need a flashlight.
Yeah.
Need one of those 800 lumens things. This mag light sucks.
So what other movies? I guess that's a whole other wheel thing. You know?
I watched, yeah, it kind of is, but I watched The Outlaw King recently, finally on Netflix.
The Outlaw King.
Yes, and it's basically all about Robert the Bruce, but it really just felt like a director's cut of Braveheart, which was really interesting to me. I was like, this is just a better version of, because I mean the story is different, right? The whole William Wallace thing around Braveheart is interesting, but that makes me think about Braveheart, which I think you should change the title to Brave Fart.
Brave Fart. Okay.
Right? Which is about a girl who struggles to
Fart in front of her boyfriend.
exactly, and
Yeah.
she finally takes that final step and
That's
is
true.
brave and farts.
That is it makes sense. I feel like that's a rom-com for sure.
100%.
Oh yeah, who stars in it though? I feel like Kat Dennings is perfect for this movie.
I can see that because
She's got the personality where she's like, man, like I really like this guy, but like I
But
don't want to fart in front of But
she
she's,
also has just like the body and vibe of someone who would just absolutely rip ass. You know what I mean? I don't want to say that, but like I 100% totally on board the Kat Dennings train, right? But like you look at me, and do you look at me and like that guy doesn't rip ass? 100%. You have me around, and you know I'm gonna rip ass.
It is sad that I am not like. People probably would look at me and say that I'm not a rip ass guy, but I do have ulcerative colitis, so like by default, I am. I have to.
I 100% think that I feel that way. I definitely, when I first met you, I was like, you don't rip ass. But then I met you, I was like, oh, he rips ass.
Yeah.
Speaking of ass, Sammy, come here. Come here.
Oh shit! You scared him for some reason.
Because he was gonna fall. I just wanted his butthole out of the camera. Sammy. You know who does rip ass? That cat right there rips absolute ass.
It's really weird. He was looking at the confidence monitor.
Yeah.
That was really weird.
He's gonna steal our souls. So yeah, my cat's here now. It's fine. Whatever. Anyways, but you get what I'm saying. Kat Dennings 100% like rips ass.
She lets it go.
She lets him fly.
For sure.
And so I think Kat Dennings stars in it, but who's the boyfriend? That's what I want to know. Or girlfriend. I 100% wanted that to be very clear. I'm totally fine with circumventing all stupid fucking Hollywood tropes.
Well,
let's throw a fucking girl in there.
We'll cast both.
Sure, sure.
We'll do both.
You know what? Also, gender's a construct. Throw who the fuck ever you want in there.
That's true.
As the viewers. But for us, who are some Hollywood leading people that could be opposite Kat Dennings in this?
Okay, go ahead. Your brain's cooking.
Elliot Page.
Elliot Page, yes, for sure.
100%.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of like someone who's like underrated, because I feel like Kat Dennings is definitely underrated.
The How to Train Your Dragon, she's out of my league guy.
Oh, Jay Baruchel.
Yes,
that guy would definitely play.
But
he
also,
would play
this would be kind of that movie like clearly she should just fart in front of this nerdy dude. But,
yeah,
you know, and that's the whole movie. You're just like, just fucking fart in front of him.
Well, you know what I think the plot really is, Kenny, and I think we're making a movie as we're talking about
I'm loving this. I cannot wait.
She starts dating this guy, and he's like, it's Jay Baruchel. Yeah. Or Elliot Page, whatever.
Yeah.
You know. And she's dating this guy, and the guy is like, hey, let's go to this thing. We're going to meet up with some of my friends, right? And then she like really likes his friends and whatnot.
Yep.
And there's a couple guys and girls in the group and whatnot. And then one of his friends farts, and he like gets like, dude, why'd you do that? We're in public, whatever. And so she's like, oh no.
Yep.
I have ulcerative colitis. I'm gonna.
Yes, it's a UC positive movie.
It is. And then she's like, oh no, like he's not gonna want to like me because of my tummy issues, you know?
I rip ass. Oh no. Kat Dennings.
Actually, here's the thing. I'm not like his biggest fan, but Pete Davidson would go really well because he has Crohn's disease.
That's
so
sick.
Kat Dennings and Pete Davidson in the in Braveheart, the ulcerative colitis Crohn's disease positive movie.
I can't wait to make this movie poster in Photoshop. Oh my god!
To me, it looks like the Silver Linings playbook.
Yes.
But instead of like a thought cloud kind of thing, or like the playbook, it's like a fart. You know, it's a fart cloud. You know?
Yes. Oh my God, Kat Dennings, if you're watching this, please sponsor us. We need $30 to pay for the mystery box.
Ripping into theaters this fall.
Busting out. Oh my God. You're going to want to run straight to the bathroom.
Is this better than our last one? I think it might be.
It's pretty good. That honestly, Hollywood, if you fucking touch that movie, I will sue you up and down. I am trademarking, copywriting that. That is our idea. Kat, if you want to have your people call us because we're our people.
Movies have been made off of podcasts before. There is one specifically that I cannot mention because I will have nightmares.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, let's wheel it up.
That was a good one. Yeah.
That was a good
Wheelie
one.
Dan.
I like the collaborative effort.
Me too.
Like, we have this idea and then we both expand on it. Yeah.
It's like the Coen brothers, you know?
Yeah.
Wheelie, are you doing okay, bud? Yeah, okay, sure. Go ahead.
I think he's masking his emotions.
Director's cut. We can't do it again.
Yeah. Unless it was run it back, then we would have to do it
exactly.
again. Yes,
You can rerun it back.
Oh, shit
on a monkey.
Holy crap. All right, guys. It's time for the mystery.
It's time for the mystery. What is the mystery? We don't know. None of us do.
That's why it's a mystery.
All right, we'll be right back.
Hey everyone. Right now it's just me. Kenny is getting a blindfold, and he's gonna get some strange items. I'm going to blindfold myself, and I'm going to touch the items that are going to be sitting right here, and I'm going to have to figure out what they are. Full disclosure, I am very scared to do this because I have no idea what the fuck he's going to bring out. Like, what the hell is he? I told him, I said, don't do anything that I'm not going to like, you know? So, we'll have to see let's see what comes up.
All right, so while he's doing that, I'm going to go get the mystery box ready. And I have 2 items for you to touch and figure out what they are.
Okay. I am still here. I have no idea what's in front of me right now other than the microphone. Not only am I blinded, but I also don't have my glasses on.
We're going to just try this out. Go ahead, Dylan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This feels like a box.
It's definitely a mystery box.
It's inside the box.
It's
Okay,
inside
okay.
the mystery box. You got to...
Okay, it feels soft.
Okay.
Is it the pumpkin costume?
Nope.
Okay. Is it like a mop head kind of thing? Like, not like a mop head, but like a cleaning supply thing. I feel like I'm just touching a skunk's tail, actually.
I just skinned my cat.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was worried about.
No, it is not.
Okay.
Keep
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, keep feeling it.
Okay.
There you go.
Am I missing any? Is it like a tail?
Might be.
Is it like a? Oh, it's like a. Oh, is it that hat you have, the raccoon hat?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yes. Yes. I did it, guys.
Now, hang on, sit tight. I'm just gonna put it on top of your hat.
Oh, so I got 2 hats.
Yeah. It's actually a coyote tail skin hat that my buddy Jason got for me. Thanks, Jason. All right, sit tight. Don't look.
Okay, I'm not looking. I can't look. I'm blinded.
All right, but still, we just don't want to.
Okay.
All right, we have this. All right, so now we have our second item. You can reach around the mystery box now.
I don't like that you said that.
I don't either, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Now, it's very important that you get specifically what the item is.
Okay. So I'm gathering that it's a stuffed animal. I'm going to take it.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as you can't see it, you
I
can't
know,
look
I
in
can't
the
see it.
peripheral.
I can't see it at all. It's some sort of stuffed animal, obviously.
Yeah,
it's got a tag on
you're
it.
Definitely right on that one.
Okay. I want to say it's some sort of like reptilian creature of some sort because
Probably
of these
the pointy toes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's got like a tail, so I want to say maybe a dragon of some sort. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if it's a 4-legged creature or if it stands, is it a dinosaur? I'm not sure. But I feel pretty confident that it's some sort of reptile.
You're pretty close.
Could be a turtle, like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle kind of thing. But I don't feel shell. I feel like I would be able to tell if there's a shell on it or not.
This is gonna be the thumbnail, 100%. You look ridiculous.
All right, I got nothing, but like I'm
final guess. If I tell you that it is a character,
it's a character. I want to say like it's a Mario character, but I know it's not. And then I want to also say like an Adventure Time character, but I can't think of like a reptile Adventure Time character off my head.
All right, take the blindfold off. You failed.
Oh my God, it's Charmander! Oh man,
the official
my
Pokemon
boy.
mascot of Wicked Gnome Media.
I'm my boy.
Look at you.
I know,
You
I look crazy.
Sick as hell right now.
That's crazy. It's Charmander.
Awesome. All right. Okay. Well, that was Mystery Box, everybody. We're gonna pause real quick and clean this up. We'll be right back.
All right.
All right. Well, so that was Mystery Box. We didn't obviously have.
Are you blindfolding Charmander right now?
Is that fucked up? Should I not be doing that?
Maybe if it was Charizard, yeah, but like, that's Charmander,
That's
dude.
true. That is true.
He's just a little baby.
All right, I'm gonna get this out of the way though, so we don't get sued by.
Nintendo.
They don't own Pokemon, do they?
I think Game Freak owns it, but like, does Nintendo own Game Freak?
Wait, was that? What was that one Freak song? It was like, I'm a freak.
Super Freak? Super Freak?
No. There's some. There's like a string of songs about being a freak in 2000.
Freak in the Sheets?
No, like
know.
Juvenile, that kind of thing. Like,
Yeah. Well, that was fun. I really enjoyed that. That was good.
I enjoy that too. You look great in that hat.
What hat? What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wheelie Dan is the
Wheelie Dan. Wheelie Dan.
This somehow has got to be the thumbnail. Just go ahead and go ahead. I'm gonna do like a. Okay. Spin the wheel, baby.
Why is he making fun of my hat?
Listen, dude.
Wheelie.
This is
Wheelie, this is our show. You're gonna ruin it like that?
This is becoming a problem. I mean, like, you act like this every single time we do this. Like, it is like such a problem for you to do this.
We're gonna have to get a new one, maybe.
Or if we could just get a sponsor to help pay Wheelie Dan.
That's true.
Think about a Wheelie Dan in need. For just $30, you could sponsor a Wheelie Dan like this one.
A Wheelie Dan of your own.
It's actually not that expensive. I mean, how
I don't
much
remember.
was it?
Was it as expensive as the sodas I bought last?
Wheelie Dan, we love you. We know you.
We
You're
recognize you, okay?
Yes.
We see you for who you are as a wheel.
Yes. And we don't support paid time off. We don't support maternity or paternity leave. And then what else for other benefits that you were asking for?
We're gonna drug test them.
Yeah. You know what? Random drug screening right now. Piss in this cup.
Actually, he doesn't even have a say in the matter because I'm gonna spin him no matter what.
Exactly.
So.
You spin him right round.
Woo! We can't do it again.
He's fucking with us.
I think he's trying to get back at us now. Oh my god, he is a
If he does it one more time, we literally have to kill him.
Yeah, we have to take him out back. And
He's like the Predator. Inspiration. So,
you're the meaning
of my life. You're the copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Thank you. So inspiration. This is one that you wanted to add. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it.
So, we do a podcast. If you guys were aware, or if you're not aware, we do a podcast and it's called the Wicked Gnome Show.
Yeah, you're currently watching it right now.
If you weren't sure, you're currently watching it right now. And I just wanted to highlight some of the people who I watch who have helped me gain some inspiration, not only as podcasters, but I feel like the people that I watch are kind-hearted. They care about the things I care about, share similar views and stuff. And I feel like they're just uplifting people in general. So I just wanted to highlight some of those people who inspire me, not only as a podcaster, as a content creator, but as a human being.
Hell yeah, I'm all for that.
Do you want me to go first, or do you?
Yeah, you can't throw a speech out like that and just be like, you can go now. No, I'm not following that. You can throw some out first.
Well, these guys have been around for a long time. Early 2000s, late 2010s, 2006, I think they started. So really
wildly different times.
Really long time, but I only started really consuming their content in the past month. But it's Rhett and Link from Good Mythical Morning.
Hey,
specifically their podcast Ear Biscuits.
Ooh, that's just a good name.
It is a good name. So they're two guys, and they've been podcasting for, decades now.
Long time.
So a really long time. But the thing that has drawn me to them is the Ear Biscuits podcast, where they gather around a table and they just talk about whatever they want, and they talk about it for like an hour or so, and it's usually like a longer form, like talking about a story or one specific topic, and they're just really kind people. They are inclusive. They care about everyone. They just want everyone to have a good time. And I feel like they've inspired me a lot lately to just be like a good podcaster, just be like a good person, make content for myself, that sort of thing. I just think they're really they're definitely people that I would feel safe hanging out with in a room. You know what I mean? Like, there's people on TV, you're like, I don't want to spend time with them. I would definitely feel safe hanging out with Rhett and Link, for sure.
I totally agree with that. I think they'd just be like super cool, normal, chill people. Just like, what's up? I love that. I think that's really great, and I really love that. I think mine, I find a lot of inspiration in sort of like.
All right, I'm sorry, but this is getting too hot.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. In like frigid weather, like I love that. But any other time, no.
Okay, go on. Sorry.
I'm inspired by that hat. Thank you, Jason. You inspire me to want to be more like my ancestor, Daniel Boone. One thing that I gain a lot of inspiration from is sort of like everyday people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I always really like just want to keep going because I see people just pushing it, and just trying to do what they think is right and just fight the good fight, So I always really love that, seeing that. Specific content creators that I love to watch all the time that inspire me to kind of do the thing, like that don't necessarily fit adjacent. Like, I always glean inspiration from people like that and people that we watch, and people that I just kind of gain their content all the time, even if it isn't sort of like adjacent to what we do. I still really love like the Mighty Car Mods guys, like their show Unicorn Circuit is one thing that I've kind of like necessarily tried to model this after, but I always just like appreciate that, like what they're doing, which is just two dudes hanging out talking about stuff that they love, you know, which is mainly cars, So I was like gaining a lot of inspiration from that stuff, like Your Mom's House of like,
whoa, damn.
But like, the Two Bears, One Cave kind of stuff, like Tom
Tom
Segura,
and
Bert, like they're just funny dudes.
Yeah.
They're also two dudes that I feel like I could be alone in a room with, but like they're also two dudes that like.
Actually, I would feel comfortable in a room with Tom. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable in a room with Bert. I feel like Bert would make me do cocaine. That's what I'm.
I feel like Bert would like. Yeah, Tom would be like, dude, I just want to like chill out.
Yeah,
like, like it's cool, but like Bert would be like, we gotta go like tip a fucking van over.
Yeah, I know.
Because he's wild, but love you guys. But so all that to say, I find inspiration in sort of like content creation through them, but like the times where I'm most inspired are by like people that are just like, God, I have struggled so hard this week, and like seeing those struggles, like our good friend, I know that we've talked about Callie on this podcast, how she's been cranking out content. She's got 2 seasons of this really good podcast now, and so just seeing her come, up to like knowing what's going on in her life, and her being like, yep, I gotta get an episode out, really soon though. That kind of stuff inspires me. And also my biggest inspiration, the meaning of my life, is my wife, Casey. So thank you. You've been inspiring me a lot lately. Official announcement. I know Wheelie Dan spoiled it, but obviously I'm having a child soon, and so seeing her,
we're gonna have to have a meeting.
Yeah.
After this.
With HR,
yeah.
which is just us.
Just us.
But yeah, so she is super preggo right now. Not super, but she's
midway.
Yeah, midway. And yeah, just seeing her like kind of do stuff while also carrying a child is super inspiring. And your love and support means the world to me. So thanks. That's what inspires me.
I just named like 2 famous people, and you named your wife, and
a good friend.
Now my fiance is gonna be like, "What the heck?"
Yeah.
So way to make me.
I can toss it back to you. Do you have any other people maybe that inspire you, Dylan?
My fiance is so nice and perfect, and I love her so much, and that's why we're getting married.
Behind every dumb fucking man is a woman who knows what they're doing.
Behind every dumb man who is in front of a camera, there's a woman who is shaking her head like, God,
Yes.
you're such an idiot.
Please don't make me like another one of your Facebook posts.
Yes. So true.
Awesome. That was good. I feel inspired.
Yeah.
All right. One last one.
One last one for good old time's sake.
Hydrate. I literally don't have any water. Can you pour water in my cup?
Mm-hmm. See how much I got.
That's probably enough to share. Thank you.
You gotta stay hydrated.
Cheers. It's very important. It's very hot, especially as our world burns up.
You know,
Oh, it tastes
you
good.
might as well be walking on the sun. I guess since we did hydrate, we can do another one.
One
We
more.
can-
Come
we
on.
can-
I just wanted to land on roll a character.
I know. Games. We have been playing a game together lately. Multiverses. We've been loving that. That's been so fun.
It's been really, really cool. I love the idea of like sort of a multiverse of characters.
Yeah. From different universes, which
Yeah.
is awesome.
All Warner Brothers properties, which
Yes.
I have like a love-hate relationship for stuff like that. It's
Okay.
like, I don't know. Like, I love the game, obviously, but it's like, we own all this shit, so now we're going to figure out some other way to make money off of it. But in general, the game is extremely fun, and
It's
you
really
can play
good.
as Arya Stark, which is cool, but also
Yeah.
Finn the human from Adventure
And,
Time.
and Jake
So,
the dog. And that's who we play as. I always play as Jake. And
been playing as Finn.
Yeah.
It's been figuring out the little special kill moves, because I am just totally a button masher. And I'm middle of the road kind of guy, which is just fine with me. But yeah, so it's been a lot of fun playing that.
there's
one.
a lot of nuance to it.
Yeah.
Actually.
So, can I tell you what I kind of hate about the game though?
Okay.
There's a lot of nuance to it.
Oh, okay.
It's really like, I really, really do love this game, and I love like kind of the perks stacking
Yeah,
is really
I
cool.
love that. That's so cool.
Teamwork is really cool. But modern games now, it's like training the perks and all this shit. It's like, I want to start the game and I want to start fucking playing. And if I've got to figure out how to play the game, it kind of loses me a little bit sometimes. So some of those like more modern games, you kind of have to do that to keep up, And so it's like, I have a love-hate relationship with games kind of like that. Like that Multiverses, like I said, is one of the funnest games like I've played. Like it's really gotten me back to that like arcade style. Love Super Smash Brothers, but the sort of like just all figuring out all the perks and all this everything is just, it's sometimes a little too much.
I understand what you mean. I have been, like playing.
Don't get sued.
I know.
Don't get
That's
sued
what-
by the Sponge Lords.
I've been just trained in the, Skyrim, Fallout family,
Yeah.
that, lineage of being thrown into something and you have to work for the benefits. So it doesn't really bother me that, you start out as, whoever you want to start out as, and you have to level up that character to unlock things. And I feel like you actually unlock them pretty fast, so that doesn't really
No,
bother me.
I'm on board with that. Like I started a Skyrim playthrough pretty recently. I was sick, kind of just chilling out.
Stealthy Archer.
No.
Okay.
Exactly. And so like I am kind of trying to do that, and like I love leveling characters up, but it's sort of like all the other accoutrement of like trying to do stuff like in the moment, like secret moves and stuff. Like I love kind of like trying to figure that out, but it's just the barrier to entry sometimes can be a little bit, I'm like, I just want to put this down because really that just going to lead to me doing button mashing stuff, So that's kind of just where any qualms I've had with the game are just kind of how modern games are, right? Like there's this big push for like optimization and like classes and like Warzone. A lot of people are like, I want to do like blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I want to have a gun and I want to go shoot a thing. You know what I mean? And so that's kind of where I'm at. I guess like a little bit more old school and kind of behind the times. But like I was a late adopter to fucking Blu-ray. So I'm not the kind of guy you want to have. But yeah, so all in all, Multiverses is amazing. It's
really
free
good.
to play.
It is free to play, which is really cool.
Which is so cool. Downloaded it super quick, and we were able to jump in and play it right
It's
away.
cross-play, which is awesome. That's another really important thing. I feel
Yeah.
like that's been, I feel like more games are adopting the cross-play model. Xbox, the console now allows you to use Discord, so you can connect with people who are playing on PC and stuff. PlayStation announced that they will have Discord, but there's like they didn't say when, so that's coming soon too. So like no, I'm like I know you're gonna balk at it and whatnot, but still like this is really important for games. Like the accessibility, getting everyone in one, like regardless of what you're playing on, being able to play with your friends is so cool and important.
It is. But here's what I'm gonna say: what I was about to balk at, fucking PlayStation. That always happens. You're talking to a PlayStation stan, grew up with PlayStation, I love it, but anytime crossplay gets brought up, they're always the ones that are like, it's coming out soon. Shut the fuck up, get on that shit right now, PlayStation, make everything crossplay, and just plan on doing that with the rest of your shit. Why are you always the last to do it?
They're definitely turning the corner on that, though, because they realize they're going to get left behind if they don't.
100%.
So.
And it does make sense. Microsoft owns Xbox and, you know,
PC,
like kind of that whole Microsoft store.
It's very easy to integrate that into that ecosystem.
But we're at the point now where PlayStation
they just
be a little bit more ready to make that a thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a good episode.
That was good, yeah.
Any closing thoughts?
No, I just want to say a really heartfelt apology to you, Wheelie Dan. We are always here for you, and despite our jokes that aren't funny to you, we have your back, and we just want to keep wheeling in the years and stone at a time. Whatever problems you guys have, I don't have that.
I'm the one spinning them, and he's giving us sass. So I feel like our relationship, the only strain is on him. I don't have a problem. He's the one giving us shit, you know?
Yeah.
So
that's fair. Maybe I can, after this episode, we're probably going to do some mediation exercises between these two.
Synergy.
I literally couldn't think of any other business word besides synergy. What does that even mean?
It's like we're playing multiverses.
Yeah. We gotta train some perks on Wheelie Dan really quick, and we're not stacking our perks.
That's true.
So that's the problem.
Right.
But yeah, so like and subscribe.
Oh,
and do all that.
Wait, there is one thing.
Oh my God,
there's something
this happens every time.
There's one thing I wanted to bring up. So we need help from you guys as an audience. What do you guys want to be called? We thought originally Smoothies, and we still think that's pretty good, but it is a little it's a little tame, you know?
Yeah, it also kind of sounds like a little bit like, oh, look at these fucking smoothies over here.
It does sound a little bit discriminatory, but I don't even know against what.
Smooth skins, but that kind of takes away from. Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
I like smoothies, but yeah.
We can call you guys idiots if you want. You know, if that floats your boat.
I was thinking dumb fuckers, but
yeah.
I'm kind of feeling like the smoothies.
You guys can be, well, I don't know. We're kind of like wizards in this journey. You guys can be like our underlings or something. You know, our students, our scholars.
Scholars is cool, but smooth scholars, gnomies.
Gnomies.
That's kind of like homies.
Homies and gnomies.
Exactly.
Just hanging out. I mean, you guys could be a part of our pond too, because we're just silly geese.
That's true, but it's kind of like, it's like a stew. Like our pond is like a stew pot. So maybe they're like mushrooms in our stew.
That's true. Mushrooms in our stew. Yeah. Mushies.
Mushies. All right,
Shroomies.
bye, mushies.
Shroomies.
Shroomy doomies. So Shelby, go ahead and comment and let us know what you think you should be called. And then it's probably going to be something really ridiculous that we'll never use. But
that's true.
Never hurts to let us know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is a great idea. It is Smooth Timber.
It is Wednesday the 21st right now as the recording date.
Yeah.
Smooth Timber is about to end, but you know, don't let the smoothness die.
Yeah, I'm Smooth Tober is right around the corner. Yeah. Smooth Vember. Yeah. Smooth We're just gonna keep this
Smoothuary.
Smoothuary. Smooth Brewery. Smart. Smarcha.
Smart. Yeah.
No, that is 100% Smarth is now March.
Yeah.
All of March.
Maybe they're Smarthies.
Yeah. What's after Smapril?
Smapril. I like Smapril. That's good. It also smells. Smells. This is done. Podcast episode is over. This is done.
Oh my god. All right, listen. So yeah, do what he said. Also, comment other dumb stuff underneath our videos in all caps, please. Like and subscribe and hit that bell icon to stay notified of what we're doing. Follow us on all of the socials. We have that in our descriptions.
TikTok, Instagram. We have a
Facebook,
Facebook page. We have a
Twitter.
Twitter account. MySpace page.
Yeah.
Coming soon? Never.
Never. Bullshit. You need to show up and see what our favorite song is on
That's
our
true.
profile.
It's Dizzy on the come down.
Yep.
All right. See you guys later.
Smoothie Brain. Bye. Oh my god, that was wild. Why are these always so wild? Ooh, baby.
Smooth your